The Hunter Star block has familiar shapes. It has two triangles. It has four diamonds, and it has shapes in between. It's called trapezoid. Traditionally, it's pretty difficult to get the diamond attached to the trapezoid and to have everything be nice and straight. With this process, do not ever cut the diamond to the diamond. The tool that goes along with the process does four sizes. 5 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch, 8 inch. I'm going to show you how to make it 2 inch. Alright, take that down. That's probably not the tool. Okay, anyway, this is what the tool looks like. Alright, this is the other one. Okay, keep going. Start with the tool. What we're going to do is precision cut the trapezoid. We're going to do a 6 inch, so we're looking for the 6 inch trapezoid bottom line. Take that 6 inch trapezoid bottom line. This happens to be a 1 3/4 inch strip. Same for everything on here, every trapezoid length. 6 inch line here, 6 inch top here, slice and slice. Rotate it around, 6 inch line, 6 inch top, slice. Rotate it around and slice. So when you're done with you have precision cut trapezoid, but you're never cutting a diamond to go along with what I cut. Put down the strip, take the trapezoid, load them up. Once it's full, give it a press. When you have a press, use the tool to trim it apart again. Two things. Diagonal line on the raw edge. So that every time I'm making the slice, I've got 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Cutting edge, even with the end of the trapezoid. So I'm slicing one edge nice and even. Diamond number 1, attached to the trapezoid, and here's where we're at. Alright. Put down diamond strip number 2. Yeah. Put down diamond strip number 2. Take this, flip it over so it's right sides together, and start loading it up. Stitch, stitch, stitch. If diamond strip 2 is the same color as diamond strip 1, all your diamonds will be the same color. If you simply change diamond strip number 2 to a second color, it'll go blue, yellow, blue, yellow. This one up here, dark purple, light purple, dark purple, light purple. Second strip, filled up. Give it a press. Once it's pressed, trim it apart again. Line up the tool, diagonal line, edge even, trim, trim, trim. Once it's trimmed, I've got one clean edge, I've got that 1/4 inch that I leave in between for good measure. Put a regular ruler, trim it to exactly 1 3/4 inches. Take the piece unit, stitch it to a triangle that's slightly bigger than it needs to be. When you press those, you end up with piece triangles. Take your piece triangles, sew them together along here. Somebody asked about pressing seams open. From this point forward, I press seams open. So I press this seam open, and then I press all the other seams when I'm putting it together open, because they all feed in there. But after these are put together, you come back with the tool one last time. Diagonal line of the tool on the diagonal seam. This will go at one end of the trapezoid, and because we decided we were making 6 inches, 6 is the other end of the trapezoid. Line up the lines with the seams, trim, turn it around. When I line up the second one, I've got 6 1/2 there, 6 1/2 there. So I line up my diagonal, 6 1/2, 6 1/2, second trim. I've got an exact 6 1/2 inch block. I've got seams going right into the corner, which facilitate the 8 points coming together. And the tool doesn't do just the 6 inch. The same tool does 5, 6, 7, and 8 by cutting those trapezoids back at the beginning from those 1 3/4 inch strips, different lengths, and you've got them